Hi, I'm Tom, and this is Okay Reviews. There are enough deals to make a part 2 of the best Steam deals. I missed some games in part 1, so in this video, I've split these games into 2 categories. The best deals, and just good games that I like, even though they may not objectively have the biggest discount. By the way, if you like this type of content, please like and subscribe to the channel. Every little bit helps with the algorithm. Now, onto the best Steam deals, part 2. For the first category, we're just going to go with the games that are the best discount. So let's start off with Honey Pop at 80% off at $1.99. Honey Pop is just a cute little puzzle game. It's always on sale, so even if you don't pick it up during this Steam sale, it'll likely be on sale in the future, but if you haven't played it, this time is as good as any to pick it up. Next is Subverse at 75% off at $9.99. Subverse is the closest thing we have to AAA gaming in our industry. There is a ton of content, top-notch visuals, and some fun shoot 'em up combat with some turn-based combat. So grab it while you can. Moving on to one of the better female MC games out there, and that's Actual Roommates at 50% off at $4.49. That's a great deal, and I suggest picking it up if you like female-leaning tags. Next is my first completed game highlight, and that's Between Two Worlds at 50% off. That's at $7.49. If you like fantasy with a bunch of new content, then no better time to jump in than now. Next is one of the better games we have in the genre, or at least some of the ones that started people's journey, and that's Leap of Faith at 30% off at $7.69. It's a good deal and one of my favorites. Moving on to Fallen Makina and the City of Ruins at 75% off at $3.74. Another female MC RPG Maker game. If you like JRPGs, then this is a great one to jump into. Next, we have Summer Memories, the grindy little management game at $5. I believe Winter Memories is also discounted. Next is the horror third-person shooter, and that's Project Werewolf at 50% off at $14.99. I was really surprised in how good the gunplay feels, so if you like more horror-leaning games, then this is a good one to pick up. Lastly is a classic, and that's House Party at 55% off for $11.24. The visuals might not look as good as it once did, but it's still a great game to play and a lot of fun. Next is one of my favorites in Desert Stalker. That's at 20% off at $14.39. One super polarizing one is Vivictus Khan at 34% off at $9.89. It's not the best visuals, but the whole premise is kind of great. Next, moving on to Alive at 35% off at $6.49. Alive is a short, contained visual novel that will run you about 4 hours for one playthrough, but it will require multiple playthroughs, so that's worth it to me. Next is Sinistar 2 at 20% off for $11.99. It's just a fun side scroller. Next, we have Humans Are Not That Against Lizard Women at 35% off at $2.59. I have not played the second one, but for right now, it still seems like the first one is the one to pick up. Next, we have Spirit Valley at 40% off at $8.99. If you like Pokemon, Spirit Valley is the one to pick up. We have Harem in Another World at 25% off at $11.24. Truly one of my favorite Isekai RPG Maker games. We have Claire's Quest Gold at 50% off at $9.99. Female MC Corruption based game. Next is Academy Love Saga Tennis Angels EX at 30% off for $6.99. Interestingly enough, I love the tennis. The other content is questionable. Next is the classic Aurelia at 20% off for $15.99. This is just going to get you a ton of content if you like the more pixel or illustrative art. Moving on to the most bonkers game on the entire list, and that's Mad Island at 10% off for $17.99. This survival game is absolutely insane, but I had a lot of fun with it. Moving on to Shattered Minds at 25% off for $9.74. Do you like superhero games? Well, in this one, you're the villain. Moving on to Burning Boundaries at 25% off at $11.24. If you're okay with NTR and AI, then this is a game that's actually pretty fun. Moving on to Law School Season 1 for 20% off at $10.39. While there's questionable accuracy in Law School, it is just a fun game with some really awesome love interests. Lastly, we have the Come Home Premium Edition at 30% off for $10.49. And yes, Come Home is complete. I want to thank everybody who actually mentioned other games in the comments. Just like last time, if you see any great deals that I did not cover, please put them down in the comments for everybody. Just like the first video, I went through all these games very quickly. So if you want to get more information on all these games, you can actually check the description for the link to my Patreon, which has all the links for free. I want to thank all my backers on Patreon and Subscribestar. And if you haven't seen my video review of Attribution Act 1, you can check it out right here. Thanks again. Until next time.